Lamakia Travel, 618 55th Street, has served Kenosha for over 90 years.
And with that rich history, you can expect the very best in customer service and care to ensure that your next vacation will be one to remember for all the best reasons.
Stop on in or visit their website, lamakiatravel.com, to plan your next getaway.
Get out of here.
Every Friday, get on down to Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue, for their famous fish fry, voted best in Kenosha for the last decade.
But that's not all. Union Park Tavern serves up great food every day, including their 9 a.m. weekend brunches.
And if you enjoy live music like we do, they got you covered there as well. Live music every Friday and Saturday night.
Be sure to check out that beer garden. That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue.
Honk, honk!
Looking for a new car?
Stop on by Carbox, 1750 22nd Avenue.
Scott and his awesome team will go put you in the car of your dreams. They offer great vehicles for all family types.
They have the deals you want and need.
Honk, honk. Visit Carbox, 1750 22nd Avenue.
Honk, honk! Hope you're hungry, because on this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, we chop it up with some of the Captain Mike's family, Chef Danielle and Jeanette of Portside Catering.
We have, background music?
Welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Donnie, and I'm here with who? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Jason.
Hey, Jason. A pleasure to see you once again.
Good. How you doing there, Donnie?
I'm doing great, actually. I feel great. Our beautiful guest brought in a special treat for us, and we're just dabbling a little bit with some. What'd you guys bring in here?
It's right here in front of you. You can't read?
Just a little bit of Malort.
Ooh, a personal favorite, I heard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we got 30 minutes of bonus material at least.
Yes, and about 30 shots as well.
So, and you can find that on Patreon. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you can get that. And we have to thank our Patreon subscriber of the week, and that is Jason Dill.
Oh, thank you, Jason Dill.
Jason and all of our supporters get early access to each episode.
What?
They get bonus material.
Oh, my.
And they get the show. It is what it is.
Is it critically acclaimed still, or no?
Yeah, but I just didn't say it.
Okay.
Plus, so much more.
The show got canceled. Yes.
And you know how much this costs?
What? Tell me. It's $100.
Okay, $2 a month.
What?
That's it.
No way.
$2 a month, and you can hear our guests say what their favorite swear word is.
Wow. I have to subscribe to this.
I mean, yeah.
That is insane.
It's juicy material we talk about.
That is great. I also want to bring up, we are recording at Luigi's Pizza Kitchen. They're located at 7531 39th Avenue. They're open Tuesday through Sunday. Give them a call at 262-694-6565. Check out their full menu and order online at luigispizzakenosha.com. My voice is killing me here.
And order those pizza pies. I'd like to give special thanks to Dropping Daisies for that great theme song.
Oh, and what a song that was,
Love it. Love it.
That was actually great. I was going to ask who that was.
Dropping Daisies.
Fabulous.
Yeah, really.
It's an old song that's one wrote years ago for Kenosha. And Trapper High School performs it differently, of course. And we kind of took it and told Dropping Daisies, hey, can you record this? Punk it up a little bit. And they did. And
sounds great, right?
Yeah, cheers to that, bro.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can show your support for the Ktown Connects podcast by getting your very own Ktown Connects merchandise, courtesy of the Lettering Machine.
Wow.
They have t-shirts,
Wow.
sweatshirts,
Wow.
beanies,
Wow.
koozies,
Wow.
and more. Find the quick link at ktownconnects.com.
I think you can still get a Ktown Connects mask.
I think they're still on there.
And a Captain Mike's mask, too.
Oh,
Captain
very
Mike's has a
nice.
store there on there.
Yes, check out the Captain Mike store at theletteringmachine.com.
And be sure to look for the Ktown Connects podcast on Spectrum Channel 14 and on the Kenosha Community Media streaming channel on your Roku player.
Wow, when does that air?
Every Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 5 p.m.
Oh my God, look, Mom, I'm on TV. Also, don't forget to follow the Ktown Connects on all of our social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Wow.
Drop us a review on Facebook or on your favorite podcast provider and help us spread the word about the hottest podcast in town. Well, welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast. Chef Danielle and Jeanette from Portside Catering, a.k.a. Captain Mike's, Captain Quarters, Captain Mike's Galley Food Truck. It's just so much. And Jeanette, this is not your first time on the show.
Not my first rodeo.
Wow. Welcome back. It's so good to have you back here.
Hey, man, no problem.
Things have changed.
Our listeners can go back to December of 2020 was the last time we had you on with your mister.
With my husband,
Mick,
yes.
It was great episodes. You can go back and listen to that. You hear more about Jeanette. But we're here to talk about Danielle, though.
Oh, God.
Chef Danielle.
Yeah.
Chef, we want to get to know you a little bit. So you were not born and raised in Kenosha.
I was not, no.
So this is going to be a short episode.
We're done.
So where were you born at then?
Wheaton, Illinois.
Wheaton, Illinois.
Now, where is that?
Close to Naperville, south side suburbs of Chicago.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Small town?
Sort of small town, yeah.
Bigger than Kenosha?
Probably about the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
about the same. Yeah. A lot more churches.
Oh.
So you have quite a history. So you went to college, Robert Morris, right?
I did. So that was in downtown Chicago. Went there, and then I taught there for a little bit.
What was kind of your passions for getting started and getting involved in the food industry?
My dad is an amazing cook. He
Oh.
does like all the basics, the main staples amazingly. And I kind of just stood by him all the time.
Yeah, okay.
I have to chime in, though. He doesn't just do basics, though. He elevates the basics.
Oh.
Fair.
He does.
As a child, I thought it was just like what it was. And honestly, it was my inspiration through my whole life. And I followed him around, and I wasn't really allowed to touch anything because he's very similar to myself, very OCD, and has his placements. But then moving through that, I went on to college, and they were like, "This is your pure passion, I hope."
And you knew it was your passion then, right? I mean...
Once I got a tattoo about cooking on my arm, my mom said, "You better move on with this for the rest of your life." So
going back to with your dad, what was like his signature meal that you really loved? That was like your thing, your favorite.
About all the
yeah, we were kind of talking about this.
Well, we weren't there for that part.
This is kind of cliche, but like
we were the other day.
yeah, like Thanksgiving. It sounds very cliche, but his turkey's amazing, but his sweet potatoes don't have marshmallows on them. They have orange zest and orange juice.
Oh, that sounds better, actually. I'm not... Marshmallows on sweet potatoes is weird. I don't
It's
know.
a little too
It's
much.
so
They're already
Yeah,
sweet.
I don't get it. I like sweet
Yeah.
potatoes. I don't like the marshmallows on top.
I'm not a huge sweet person, so
Yeah.
I think I get it from him. But he kind of carries that through to all his dishes. He changes anything that's classic into adding more herbs or whatnot, what he might know, and it's amazing.
Cheers.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you make a better turkey now than he does?
Actually, no.
Oh,
I don't think I do.
Okay, all right.
That's might be my personal opinion, but
Is there like competition between you two now?
no, they live in Nashville, so I don't see them for Thanksgiving often. So actually, I was just telling my mom because she's in town from Nashville, and
Staying at Captain's quarters.
she is.
Hanging out there.
Yeah.
We love Janice. It's fabulous.
All right, so you're going to school. You're going to be a chef. What was the school experience like for you?
So I chose to go to school year round instead of taking summers off as my fellow classmates. I wanted to get it done, and I wanted to work immediately. My parents thought it was crazy because I wanted to work when I was like 14 and had to sign off on it. I don't know what's wrong with me, but
You're a worker.
yeah, I guess so. So I did that as fast as I could. I took every possible opportunity to take an event on, even if it was just for volunteer work. And then, I went on to corporate catering and little personal chef work. And
Okay. So Danielle, in 2015, you came to Kenosha. Now we have to ask the big question: why would you come to Kenosha?
Yeah. What drew you here?
it's
It's a great question.
It's actually a really funny story.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's a great story.
I love
Yeah.
funny stories.
So I was teaching in Oak Park, Illinois for the school I graduated from. I was like overheading their student-run restaurant. And then I came to Kenosha to Sassy Bees for a birthday party of a friend's brother. It was very
okay.
like very distant, and I never been in Kenosha.
So this is your first time in Kenosha?
Yeah.
Did you know anything about it at all before then?
No.
It was just this little town here?
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
You're like, I'm going to Kenosha.
I knew it was like south of the border.
Yeah.
Did you take the train?
No. No, we had a car because we lived in Oak Park, so it was a little different when we were in college. But so yeah, we came here to Sixth Ave, and then a server who's now my best friend, Mallory. She was like, "Oh, we're looking for a chef for the Buzz," and I joked about it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I can do that if you want."
Sell honey?
Yeah, I was like, "What do you need? Like, how many days?" So for a little bit, I commuted, and I worked like Monday through Friday at the Buzz, like cafe, and I
so
opened
they just hired you right away? Or
Yeah, literally hired on the spot.
Wow.
So, did you actually need a job that bad that you're going to work in some other city, or what were you kind of like?
So the student-run restaurant was only the weekends, and then I was teaching some days during the week, and then but I didn't really have to. It was.
But I'm sure there's restaurants closer to home that you could have worked at, isn't there? I mean, why Kenosha?
Yeah, what drew you to the Buzz?
Honestly, an opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think an opportunity for growth.
Yeah.
I saw a town that maybe needed some growth, and sorry, that maybe sound bad, but I don't mean it. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just,
it's real.
Yeah, it's real, and so I started the Buzz making sandwiches, and then moved up to Sazzy, and then Apis Garage, etc., and then moved on.
So you're still living in Oak Creek and working at the Buzz?
So I was at Oak Park. No.
Oak Park, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Oak Park.
So I was
Chicago,
commuting.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And
so was there like anything for like the interview to work at the Buzz? Can you make us something and let's eat it? And
Mallory was very trusting.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I honestly, like, I don't think they knew that I was like doing more than like just be a cook.
Okay.
To be honest. So I kind of started out just doing the sandwiches and like headlining the menu a little bit, and then moved on from there. So. And
then you started at Sazzy, you doing stuff at Sazzy.
Yeah. So I moved on to Sazzy B.
Well, it's all under one company, though.
Right.
People that don't know.
Grease and Honey. Yeah.
Grease and Honey owns the Buzz, Sazzy B's,
Apis
and the Garage.
Yep.
So they're all under the same company. So you started with the Buzz, and then why'd you go to Sazzy B's? Just because it's a little more fancy, a little more to your
yeah, it's more my style.
Your skills and stuff, yeah, okay.
And then Apis was offered to me for more my skill
Beats
level.
is kind of where you kind of came into your own as a Kenosha celebrity in a way. I mean,
I don't say it like that, but thank you.
But you really are. I mean, you're
you.
one of the best chefs in town.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what were some of the dishes you put together for Sazzy B's? Because you got to impress them, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I got to do this. I gotta.
To be completely honest with you, I don't remember because I changed menus so often, so seasonally. It's very hard for me to remember all those dishes. If someone brought something up like that was staple to me, I'd obviously remember it.
I remember making that.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And I could make
that.
all of them again, but I couldn't pinpoint one.
All right, so then from there, then you went to the Apis when they opened a few years ago.
Yep.
What was that like? Because, I mean, when that place was getting built and ready to go, there was so much buzz around it, so to speak.
Yeah.
Were you like, oh my God, I'm gonna be doing this. This is like...
Yeah,
I mean, I still don't think Kenosha is ready for the Apis, to be honest.
That's not true.
It's an amazing opportunity. To be honest, restaurants is not like a huge strong point in my background. The Apis served like amazing purpose for my menu ideas, and maybe Kenosha wasn't ready at the time, but I also argue that like I don't really know, I guess, to go with that.
And you had a lot of creative freedom with the menu.
Creative freedom,
right?
for sure.
And
yeah,
you gotta love that as a chef. Like, oh my God, I can do whatever.
And I won't argue that. I also will have that with where I am now, and I'll fight for that always because it's what I'm passionate about.
So, Chef Danielle,
yeah.
Did you have any kind of like, I mean, sure you came up with like a lot of different kind of ideas for the restaurant foods and stuff. Was there like a surprise hit of something that you think of that you were like, this one's maybe not going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway, and actually went over really well? Can you think of anything like that? You got some different stuff. Not weird, but different.
No, it is weird. I'll agree with that. That's fine. I like weird. Weird's good, right?
Yeah, is there anything like real odd that you took a chance with?
Great.
Weird's good. With the starting menu, maybe like the Scotch egg. It's not a traditional Scotch egg. It's a brioche dough, jammy egg wrapped in ham with brie also inside that dough.
Wow. And there's an egg in the middle?
Yep.
Okay.
Jammy, not hard.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean, yes, my approach is very different, I feel, but also competitive with other markets.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to take our first break, and we'll get back with how they started Portside Catering and more. So don't change that dial. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. Are you suffering from pain, migraines, PTSD, anxiety, grief, or stress?
Well, then visit Laura Cox of AccuWell Integrative Health, 3917 47th Avenue for excellent care in the form of natural, functional, and traditional Chinese medicine.
Visit AccuWellWI.com so you can
live well, choose well, and be well. Hey, Jason, you thirsty?
Yeah!
Well, get on down to Luci's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue, and grab yourself a cold drink and some good conversation.
This family-owned bar will serve you up some great memories.
Follow them on Facebook for their great upcoming specials and events.
That's Luci's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue. Cheers!
And we're back from that break.
We sure are, and thanks to those sponsors for
thank you so much.
For making that break possible.
Thank you so much.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have a break.
That's right.
Or it'd be really short.
Yes. We're here with Chef Danielle and Jeanette from a.k.a. Captain Mike's,
and an almost empty bottle of Malort.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Portside Catering, Captain's Quarters.
Portside Catering.
You just have so many things going on. I don't even know how you had time to come here, Jeanette. I really don't.
Chef Danielle.
It's all about you, Chef.
Yeah, she's our guest.
I guess so.
So what's up with people? I watched the show on Hulu with the chef, and everyone calls each other chef.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I don't do that, but I do like that trend. I was taught growing up, like from other chefs, you cannot be called a chef until another chef calls you one.
Okay. Yeah. A little inside information there.
A little respect territory.
Okay.
But I do.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
Yeah. I do love the show The Bear.
That's the show I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think his whole aspect of that is coming from super intense Michelin star restaurants. Like, he wants to call everyone chef because everyone should have respect if they have respect for each other. And that's where it comes from.
I like that.
See, I was thinking you didn't want to bother learning anybody's name, so...
That too. It's hard sometimes.
Do you remember?
Especially in a restaurant business, there's a lot of turnover.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time somebody called you Chef Danielle? Were you like, oh my God, yes, I've made it?
Kind of, yeah. I honestly was like, I brushed it off. I was like, oh, that's crazy. They call me chef. I was like, that's cute. And honestly, when I was in Kenosha, it's more so what happened. And they're like, no, you are chef, though. And I was like, no. I'm just like teaching them how to do things.
It's kind of like your new first name.
It is, and it's weird. It's hard to get used to. I try to stay pretty humble and like respectable about that.
There's worse things they can put in front of your first name.
It's true. But
she deserves Chef Danielle.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
All right, so Chef Danielle, Jeanette, Portside Catering. Where did this idea come from, and what? Explain this to me.
So the past few years, as everyone knows, has been just completely crazy. So we had COVID.
Oh, what happened? Oh, COVID, yeah.
Oh, yeah, COVID, right.
Yeah.
So Michael Kelly and I had bought...
Your wonderful husband.
And business partner.
Yeah, business partner. We bought Captain Mike's in 2019, and then COVID happened, and so then there were lots of changes that happened with that. And then we had always wanted to have a food truck during that time. Well, like later on in life. But because of COVID, we're like, oh, well, maybe we'll just like make that a little bit, quicker.
Do it now, yeah.
So the Galley happened, and then, I don't know, Chef Danielle came on board.
So when you brought her on board, what was your intention for her job to be?
Oh.
To take over the food truck?
To be honest, this is my fault. It was supposed to be temporary.
This is great.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be temporary.
This is great.
I was supposed to move to Nashville.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
My parents live there. Okay. I'm not from there, but they moved there, and it's a really great food city.
It's seriously the best story.
Yeah, it's an amazing place, and I still love visiting it. I always will. So we're in my review because they're professionals. So
we do a lot of reviews with our staff.
Oh, as a potential hire.
Okay. Well, like a 30, no, like after you're hired, like 30-day review.
We did a 30-day review.
Ooh.
So super fancy.
Yeah.
And they have a series of questions, kind of as you are now. And I'm very awkward at answering them. So anyways, the last one was I'm not even sure. Like, what do you see as your future or something like that? And I said, well, what if I stayed? Like, what if I stayed in Nashville? What if I stayed in Kenosha? Went to Nashville.
Yeah. She goes, so what if I stay?
Yeah.
And
I said, what if I stayed? And they both looked at each other, like, almost like stunned. And
we were stunned. And my answer was, that's a different conversation that we have to have then. And
because you were expecting her to leave soon to go back to Nashville?
Yeah, it was like a year plan. Yeah. So at our 90-day review then, it was, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
What do you
You're
think?
like, I love this. I'm staying.
Yeah. You're not leaving. You're sticking around.
I mean,
it wasn't even about that. It was just more of, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And we're going to be partners and
like taking my strong suits, which restaurant's not my background, to be honest with you. It's more catering. And Portside was the ideal situation, plus tying in like the high end elements of like taking private chef dinners, and let's just tie it in together. Let's make it one. And we have a florist on hand and a cocktail specialist. We have all of it.
Let me just back up 20 seconds. We had the opportunity to then buy the building next door to Captain Mike's.
Yes.
And what was in there? It was like it
was the old storage unit for.
It just got that brick front with just like a glass door, and that's about it, right?
Nobody knows that it's there.
Yeah, it's kind of been.
It's like tucked in.
The cycling place.
No.
Red Line.
So for Red Line,
Captain's and Red Line,
yeah. So Red Line, and Tony is so great. He's been such a great neighbor. So he had owned all of that, and we approached him and said, "Hey, are you interested in selling this?" And he was just using it as storage, and so it was the opportunity where we could buy the building. We needed more room for our catering. We were so busy with our food truck at that point. And then Chef Danielle was like, this is a different path that we want to take together. And this is what we're going to do. So we now build out this building and we keep moving forward. And here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
So what did you do inside of this building here next to Captain Mike's?
So upstairs, it was an apartment. We completely gutted it. We have now made it into Captain's Quarters, which is an Airbnb.
Captain's Quarters. I like that.
It's a really cute name. It was originally 3 bedrooms, and we have made it into 2 bedrooms. But it also has an amazing kitchen. It has laundry service. It's
all custom designed.
We use Kel Dame Interiors.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Go on Airbnb and look this up. I mean, the pictures are amazing.
Yeah. It's adorable.
It really is.
So cozy and comfortable and vintage but modern. It's amazing.
But also, you have the opportunity to have Chef Danielle come and cook for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You forgot about this, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
And you can have a continental breakfast where if you, by 5 p.m., you check off our list, Chef Danielle will deliver you breakfast.
Wow.
That is amazing. I love that.
So it's just a little different than what's happening in Kenosha, but has a great view, great finishes.
And you're right downtown. But that's great that you have the Airbnb Captain's Quarters up there.
But did you do anything with the lower level to kind of make that into like our kitchen area or kind of preparation area?
So that is the next step. That is currently what is happening.
Oh, okay. So that's not done yet. So you just prepare in
a shared kitchen.
Okay.
We have a shared kitchen that we utilize, which is fabulous. We have really great friends.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Sophisticatering.
Okay. All right.
They are the most amazing people. Like Matt and Annette Flynn are just fabulous. And, you have Bubba, who's great. He's a partner as well. But I'm not kidding you. They have the past couple of years been so fabulous and helpful, and we're just so grateful for them.
So, Chef, tell me about the difference. You worked both restaurants and now you're in catering. You say you prefer catering. What are some of the big differences between that for some of our listeners that might not, from behind the scenes, from your standpoint,
Sure.
you know?
So restaurants are definitely more, I don't want to say hectic, but like it's kind of a lack of better words. It's more like a super on the spot. If something happens, it happens, and you're gonna have to deal with it, and that's fine. I'm fine with that also. Catering kind of works well more with my OCD side.
Because you have everything direct. And
If you're super prepared and super direct, then everything usually goes pretty well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So with catering, you have a special menu, right? And people can pick off that menu. How does catering really work?
So this is how I've always operated, actually, but through Portside, it's all customized. I try to customize every menu I put out. So like, what is your event? What's your theme? How are you feeling? How many people? And this is my suggestions, and that's how it usually goes. If someone really wants something, of course I'll put that in there and accommodate. But anything other than that, honestly, I love doing anything seafood or meat, but I truly try to gear towards like vegetarian items that are
I knew I liked you for a reason.
Like I love making a twist on something that's vegetarian, because I personally, yes, I eat meat. I eat everything, honestly. Give it to me, I'll eat it. I'll try it once. But I think vegetables are amazing to make a twist on. So,
what's some of the most versatile vegetables that you've found? That
definitely, I think carrots.
Carrots, okay.
Carrots.
Can you cut them in goofy ways and stuff? Can you do that?
You can, but that's
no. Can you though? Not me.
Oh, I can.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, like you can in general. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not my style though.
Okay.
In general, in that sense, I like rough cuts. I like it to be more natural, so it is more homey and inviting.
Okay. You don't carve like little people out of them or anything?
Not usually. Yeah.
Just for fun in your spare time.
Unless you ask for it.
Oh, okay, next request.
All right.
Carrots, sweet potatoes, anything that has like a really porous skin that can penetrate like flavor and like a lot of spices. Is that weird?
Okay.
To say? I don't know.
So you're thinking more taste. I was thinking more presentation, but you're thinking more
presentation
taste.
comes later.
Yeah,
taste for sure is first. Presentation, it has to be appealing to the eye, right? That's the first
they're
thing
both important.
That's always what a chef says, but it's true. And yes, I use a lot of greens and flowers, but all those things have to be incorporated with the taste.
Yeah,
Anything you bite into has to be edible. Anything has to complement that dish.
What's your favorite spice? I'm a cumin guy myself.
Za'atar.
Za'atar?
Yeah, you do like
Yeah,
I
like
have
za'atar.
no idea what that is.
Middle Eastern spice blend.
Okay.
Has a lot of sesame, a little oregano, thyme, pepper.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
Literally anything I put it on, I love it. So
Okay.
and it's delicious.
yeah.
All right. So Chef Danielle, when you kind of come up with something, you're like, oh, I want to create this dish. Do you run it by Jeanette and you cook it for her and she's like, oh my God, I love this? Or do you have free reign on what you do?
I think I have free reign. Yeah, I have free reign.
100% free reign.
I love that.
She says, this is my menu. I said, fabulous.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Sometimes I don't even know what some of it is.
Well, that's great because Jeanette, you trust Chef Danielle so much where she can thrive at what she's doing for the business. I mean, you don't see that too often.
She's my partner.
Boom.
I trust her.
There we go.
Awesome. Jeanette,
right.
what's your favorite meal that Chef makes?
Her ramen is the best.
Ooh, you cooked that in the microwave real good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, ramen took
Super
over.
mushy, not
I got fancy.
Ramen is amazing.
It's usually a 72-hour broth.
Yeah, it's a 72-hour broth.
Wow.
That's crazy how ramen kind of got switched over and kind of how chefs have kind of embraced it and took it on and made it kind of something nice when it was what I lived off of in my 20s.
Ramen's magical. It is one hell of a process.
It's just fabulous.
For the broth.
Her ramen is amazing, but she also does a vegetarian, which is just, it's so special.
So Portside Catering available all year round, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can check out the website at portsidecateringwi.com.
That's true.
You guys do weddings,
Everything, right?
So many weddings.
corporate events, I assume, stuff like that, right?
Corporate events, lots of private chef dinners.
The private chef dinners is where
Private
it's
chef
at.
dinners. What is that? What is that?
Custom 5 to 7 course menu, wine pairings or cocktail pairings if you choose.
Well, what kind of people order this? Is this like rich people, hoity-toity stuff? Like, oh, I'm having a
It
party,
is
I'm
hoity-toity,
getting a
I
fancy
guess.
chef in to come in and cook
But
for
it's
you?
also like the person who tries to put on the Christmas dinner and doesn't want to do it anymore.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
Like, let me come in and do it. Let's do it, and you enjoy yourself.
So you can find that at portsidecateringwi.com.
Wonderful. So I want to talk about the food truck for a minute or two here. So you kind of run the show with that as well.
Yeah.
I got to ask. I see it all around town.
Yeah.
How's driving that thing?
I was super scared at first, but now I love it. The highway's terrifying.
Oh.
But no, I actually really like driving the food truck. So
I mean, it looks
Good at it.
it looks fun. And I mean,
it is fun. It is scary. Like I don't know, it's a big vehicle.
Yeah.
And you have food in the back. Like you have to be careful.
So when you pull up with the food truck, how long does it take from when you pull up to when you're ready to serve food?
It depends on the menu.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, average, usually about
average an hour and a half.
Oh, really? That long? Huh? Okay.
Yeah, to get the generator going and get the grill started up again and the fryer to get going. But it also depends on the menu. I mean, it depends if we even need the fryer.
Today it wasn't that bad.
No.
and you guys changed that menu quite a bit.
Yeah,
mean,
so
all
we
the
go
time.
from
Each event.
Yes, different. You cater to these events.
Absolutely.
Like you were at the Rustic Road Oktoberfest a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago when I was inside the truck. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you
for
were.
letting me know. That was great.
Now you saw it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful looking
Yeah.
truck. It's great. I saw you doing your thing. It was fantastic.
Clean.
And you guys you cater to every event that you go to. I'm like,
Yeah.
you had a bunch of German stuff.
It's
that
a
you
German
did.
fest.
Yeah.
We're doing German
Yeah.
food, right? Like, we're going to definitely cater to that.
I mean, I can't remember what event it was, but I tried your lobster roll. The best lobster roll I've ever had. And I've had them in Boston. I had them there. And you had the best one.
Thank you.
So with the Captain Mike's food truck, the
English.
Galley truck, I mean, are you guys going all year round with that? Or is it you kind of calm it down in the
Well,
winter?
this is Wisconsin, Donnie. Come on.
Oh, yeah, but you'd think,
But you have a lot
you'd
of
think that.
a lot of private events you can go to.
We
I'm
do.
assuming.
The last year, we only shut down for maybe January, and we started right back up in February.
Wow.
Our last event was Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Wow.
And we went
We
rolled right
actually
in.
have this one for Christmas
Yeah,
Eve as
it's
well.
booked,
So
and-
That's portsidecateringwi.com.
See.
All right. You can find all those links right down there in our show notes
Correct.
at our page. So now I think we're going to take our second break, and we'll be right back right after this word.
For world-famous pizza, sandwiches, wraps, salads, and more, stop down at Kaiser's Pizza and Pub, 510 57th Street.
Go with one of their classic specialty thin crusts, or order the unofficial Ktown Connect special. That's the double-decker veggie.
Don't forget the apps!
Ask about their weekday dine-in specials.
Or place your carryout or delivery order at kaisersofkenosha.com and check out their special online offers.
That's Kaiser's Pizza and Pub, located in the heart of downtown Kenosha.
I don't think we're all allowed to hang out again.
fun.
No, we're having too much fun. I hate all of you right
Can
now.
this all not be recorded?
Sorry, Dad.
Are you on the hunt for some great nachos this summer?
Nacho, nacho, nacho. Look no farther than the specialty nacho queen. She offers all kinds of different takes on the traditional nachos with her delectable specials, along with salads, soups, sandwiches, and more.
For amazing, locally sourced, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegetarian, and vegan options, find the Nacho Queen every Saturday at the Kenosha Public Market and find the Queen on Facebook for more event info. Hey, you out there, if you're in the market to sell or buy a home, make your next move with Next Home Refined.
This local real estate brokerage specializes in humans over houses. They focus on the main part of the real estate transaction, and that's the people.
Contact Minnie Samuel at 262-960-0468 or Minnie's, MINIS.smarthomeprice.com to start your real estate adventure.
That's Next Home Refined.
And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
It was a break. It's time for Kenosha Connects, and that's brought to you by Frank's Diner.
That's right. Frank's Diner, 508 58th Street, has been a Kenosha icon since 1926. This classic establishment offers up sassy service with scrumptious breakfasts and lunches. Can you take on the garbage plate?
No, I can't.
Yep. Stop in at Frank's. They're open 7 days a week in downtown Kenosha.
That's franksdinerkenosha.com. You guys ready for the Kenosha Connects questions?
Hope so.
Maybe.
All right. All right. What was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
Hobnob.
Ooh, nice. What'd you get?
Surf, turf, done.
Ooh.
Nice.
I love the Hobnob.
It's a great place.
I'm going to go a completely different direction. I'm so sorry. I love UPT.
Oh,
Union Park
yes.
Tavern.
What'd you have last time you were there?
Either a steak sandwich or the burger is fucking. It's freaking great. Sorry.
Great answer. Great answer.
Where in Kenosha would you recommend someone going on a first date?
Like Scoop the Loop.
Okay, I like that.
Downtown?
Yeah, like take a walk by the lake. I'm not a huge fan of sitting at an awkward dinner table and eating over a meal and eating in front of someone for the first time. That's awkward.
It's so
That's
creepy.
weird.
It's actually creepy.
Yeah, like I work with food all day and like I don't want to eat in front of the person I just
I actually
met.
don't want to see you eat. Because I will actually judge you. Like, you didn't use all of those utensils or like...
It's just more like I don't know. I want to like see who you are. Like let's talk. Let's walk and talk.
I did that once for a first date where we went to Common Grounds, got a coffee, and walked on the harbor.
Like a casual thing.
And the girl was kind of crazy, but it didn't
let's
work out.
go
But
bowling,
the
or like
experience was good, though.
Yeah, somewhere where you can conversate. You don't want to see somebody eat.
I would say petrifying
wanna-
drinks.
Oh,
Pets
I like
is a-
that.
Pets
Yes.
beer garden
Pets
is
is
great.
the best. I love pets.
For a first date, though,
Yes, absolutely.
You walk around
would
the
you
park.
feel safe going out with some new guy you just met, walk around the woods?
Yeah,
Sit
there's
at the beer
lots
garden for a second
Oh,
and then
the
maybe
beer-
take a walk.
Okay.
No, there's lots of people there that are checking things out.
All right, gals. What's your favorite pizza place in Kenosha right now?
Villa.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, so good.
Sorry.
It's the best.
I love the cracker thin cornmeal
Oh, yeah,
crust.
me too.
It's the best. You let it cool for a second. It's not super cheesy. It stiffens up. It's perfect.
I know, yeah, and I love like to bring it home and just eat it like
it's
the next
the
day. It's
perfect
It's
crust.
the best. Rob
Yeah.
has it down pat.
All right, how about this one? Where can I get the best burrito in Kenosha?
Oh, I love that. I
good one.
love that question.
Sunny
I get the best ones here.
side.
Sunny
For
side.
a
Oh, yeah.
breakfast
Sorry.
burrito.
Breakfast burrito, yeah, okay. But that one
Football
takes it
season
all.
only.
That takes all, okay.
Yeah.
When's the last time you rode the streetcar? I'm guessing never.
No, I have.
Oh, you did
I
one. Okay,
have.
okay, good,
Like
good.
probably before 2020.
Okay.
So like
All right.
2019
Impressive.
summer. Yeah.
Impressive. Many people, like especially new people in town, if they don't have kids, they've never rode it.
Well,
So
I have a lot of friends who have nieces and nephews, so
right.
I went with them. But
Cool.
and it's great. It's so cute.
yeah, it's fun to look at.
Yeah.
All right, what now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
Hungry Head.
Oh.
Hungry head for sure.
For sure. Come back, please.
Yeah, that was a great place.
That bread was so
Thin
good.
sliced
Their
Italian
egg salad,
bread.
their soup, I love a good deli sandwich.
Their
And
pickles were great too.
their pickle, everything.
Yeah.
And then, wait, what's the date today? Common Grounds, obviously.
yes.
Common Grounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am so sad I can't walk.
Bobby,
across
you're a
the street.
quitter.
Bobby, I miss you so much. You're the best.
I know, she really
Please,
is.
Bobby, please.
22 years though, she put in her
No,
time.
I mean she did a
No,
great
she did an
job.
amazing job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Amazing. But I miss her every day.
I miss just talking to her every day.
Well, you like to talk, but
Thank you.
All right, Chef. I know you're kind of new in town. Well, 7 years, so not really, but still. In which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money in?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Besides Captain Mike's.
Oh no.
Come on, what is it? What is it?
It's got to be a divey bar. I like divey bars.
Which ones?
Interlude 2?
You know what? I'm just gonna share it.
Yeah.
So my friends and I have a tradition, Lewd to the Pew. The Pew is Century Pub.
Century Pub, all right.
So it's Lewd to the Pew. We take a shot at both, and we usually stay at Century.
Oh, I like this.
would probably hang out at Century more than anything. That's usually where we would hang out, like normal day. Like,
agreed.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then our last one here.
Ooh, you ready?
Big Star or the Spot?
Most likely the Spot, but I enjoy a Big Star burger seldomly.
Oh.
I love Velveeta, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that cheese, that cheesy...
It's a trash ingredient, but it works, guys. Okay.
The cheese-flavored goo is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and that was our Kenosha Connects, which is brought to you by Frank's Diner. And what time is it now, Donnie?
Ding, 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 ding. It's trivia time. And
Too late. It's too late.
Too late for trivia?
It's just too late in general.
Well, it's never too late for trivia. That's brought to you by Faded Barbershop for Men. Wow, Jason, your hair looks great.
Thanks, Donnie. I got a cut from Trish at Faded Barbershop for Men, 2227 63rd Street.
They offer many different services, including shaves, waxing, and the good old-fashioned haircuts.
Follow their Facebook page to schedule your next hair-raising experience.
That's Faded Barbershop for Men. It's trivia time. You ready, Danielle?
No.
Ready.
Okay, for this segment of trivia, it's a best of 3 questions, you against Donnie.
Oh, boy.
And I got this from heywise.com.
I know, well.
And it's called Let's Find Out If You're a Chef.
Okay.
If I beat
It's questionable.
I got 3 questions. There are multiple choice. So, Donnie,
I have
you have
a chance.
Yeah, you don't.
Can you help me out, Jeanette? Or
No, Jeanette's on her side, but I don't think she's going to need any help here. Stop that.
Sorry.
Donnie?
You have no choice.
So we're going to start with Donnie to kind of see how it works here. Mm-hmm. How long before plating should you cook scallops? A, 30 seconds. B, 5 minutes. C, 10 minutes. Or D, 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
That is incorrect. Danielle, do you know?
Like, yeah, 5... Yeah, you cook them 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah. I didn't know what
5 minutes
plating
before?
meant. So
Okay.
plating, is that cooking? Is that what that is?
No, that's like while it needed to rest.
Oh, how long
that's
before
why
plating
Yeah,
should you
before
cook?
plating.
Okay.
That's why I almost said the other one.
Okay, I didn't know what plating was, so that's why I gave it to him, because I knew he wouldn't know either.
Well, he's done.
All right, Danielle, here's your question.
I love
Okay.
you so much.
Which shape represents a julienne cut? Is it cubes, strips, stars, or ovals?
Strips.
Yes, strips. All right, and you're up 1-0. Donnie?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
If you're told to bard a roast, what should you do? Should you A, shred it, B, wrap it in fat, C, soak it in bourbon, or D, do X-rated stuff?
It's a D. D's always the answer.
Yeah, X-rated stuff.
Come on, give a real answer.
All right, what was the first one?
Shred it.
Shred it.
No. Wrap it in fat.
Ah,
All right, Danielle. Question 2 for you.
a good one. I like that.
Which seafood is also known as calamari? Is it?
Squid.
See, you didn't even need multiple choice. You got that one.
Sorry.
You're up 2-0. Donnie, last one for you.
All right, let's see if I can get some credibility here.
Donnie, if the recipe calls for buttermilk and all you have is plain milk, what can you add to it?
May I sub in or no? Ask a friend.
Cinnamon, butter, lemon juice, or salt?
Butter?
That sounds right, but it is incorrect. It is
Acid, like lemon.
lemon juice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me.
So she got a bonus point
May
there.
I tell you what buttermilk is? Because
Yes.
it's like a passion of mine to teach a kid this. I'm sorry. I love this.
No, go ahead.
So buttermilk you can make by putting some like vinegar into milk. But buttermilk's the liquid left after butter. Like after you churn butter, it's the acidic milk
Okay.
left.
Wow.
There's not really any butter in it. It's just
There's no butter in it. Yeah.
right.
It's the buttermilk. The other side of it. The more you know.
Chef
So-
Danielle, you're amazing.
you schooled Donnie in trivia today.
Oh, my goodness
And
gracious.
what does she win,
Oh,
Donnie?
my gosh. You win a free Ktown Connects t-shirt courtesy of the Lettering Machine. The Lettering Machine is located at 725 50th Street in beautiful downtown Kenosha. They can customize almost any gifts, uniforms, school apparel, office attire, Captain Mike's t-shirts, masks, everything. You can check them out online at their novelty store and buy all that merchandise at thelettermachine.com. And they have some awesome, ready stuff, ready to go just for you.
All right. Well, that was a great show today we had.
Oh, my God. Yes. It was
questionable, but thank you.
With Chef Danielle and Jeanette Kelly. That's a Portside Catering. They are located right next to Captain Mike's at 5124 Sixth Avenue. You can find their website at portsidecateringwi.com, CaptainMike'sPub.com, Facebook and Instagram. Find Captain's Quarters on Airbnb, and
of course, go have Gin is in at Captain Mike's. Don't forget about that, right?
That's true.
Yes.
We also would like to thank our sponsors one more time before we sign out, including Kaiser's Pizza,
Union Park Tavern,
The Car Box,
Frank Steiner,
Minnie Samuel of Next Home Refined,
Especially Nacho Queen,
AccuWell Integrative Health,
Lucci's Grandview,
La Macchia Travel,
Faded Barbershop for Men,
Wink Beauty Boutique,
The Lettering Machine,
Gerber's Gift Shop,
and of course, Luigi's Pizza Kitchen. Oh, what a show. Thank you guys so much for coming in. That was
a great evening.
I mean, wow.
We have an empty bottle of Malort.
You guys are hilarious.
Yes, we.
Oh my gosh.
We drank that whole bottle. Do you guys believe?
Wait, there's a little left in here.
I think before we end the show, we have to do these last shots.
Oh, that's a horrible idea.
But it's what we do.
How did we make it this far?
What are we doing
Cheers,
here, Donnie?
everybody. We are connecting Kenosha.
No!